What's up, my chaotic crew? Bentley Michaels here. Hey, have you gone to patreon.com yet / chaotic amateurs? You probably should. For $1, you get your name on our website. You get shouted out on the show. And if I'm going to be a little bit Jeff Goldblum here, sure. You also get Unbriefing, the full, chaotic amateurs wrap-up show. It's a wrap-up show. It's like The Talking Dead, only with us, and it's only $1. And so, check out patreon.com/chaotic amateurs. If that's something you're into, we got our first $10 subscriber. That person is going to be getting digital DM notes. If you want to see everything that I've written, if you want to see the pictures that I've drawn, all sorts of stuff, you get digital DM notes. A higher tier, you get the actual DM notes printed out, sent to you with letterhead. Oh, ladies and gents, go on over there. But 3, 2.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
Can't talk about it. Even I know that you can't talk about it. Why would you get me to go against
Whoever
customs?
passes the trials is not allowed to say what they saw in there.
Yeah.
Did you pass the trials and then quit, or did you quit before?
Just told you that I ended up quitting before the trials because look, you go through the trials in the caves of FCS.
You couldn't handle it.
I think he could have. He's a strong dwarf.
I couldn't handle it, Yumhorn. Okay, why don't you go ahead and sit these ones out? Me and Ren will take care of this.
All right, I'll just
go through the door.
I'll just be the penitent man sitting right here while you guys go through.
Shut your dumb face. Get over here. Let's go.
You guys are the best. I feel so bad. I keep trying to angle my way because my computer's in the way, so I can see you as well.
All right,
So you're walking forward.
Together.
Forever.
Stronger together forever.
Oh shit!
All right.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yep. Together forever, even with you, Yumhorn.
Hands in.
All right.
Ren and friends on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ren and friends.
Ren and friends.
Oh.
You couldn't do it with the team, could you?
I didn't feel the tempo right. My bad.
So as you're walking forward, you're just sort of walking through this cave and all that sort of stuff, and it just feels like a normal cave, and you're just walking along. It's and then you sort of see up ahead of you, the cave sort of opens out instead of the sort of tunnel, classic cave thing. It opens out into sort of a more vast room and that sort of thing. But you also see that the path kind of it drops off on either side. It's not like a very narrow bridge by any means, it's definitely 10 to 12 feet, your quote-unquote bridge across, so you're not really scared of falling off of it on either side, but there is a huge drop-off, and it just sort of, and then it goes over into what looks like another caved area, so we'll...
Duroc, you're pretty heavy and wide. Are you going to be okay going across this bridge?
Why wouldn't I be?
Because you're heavy and wide, I just said that. You're fat, is what I'm saying.
His smile when he said it, too, is just jeez.
Come on, man.
All right, so I have a few too many meads every once in a while. God! Such a jerk.
So how do we want to do this? Not fall off the side of the bridge and go through the cave entrance.
How long is the bridge?
It's about 20 feet. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
Lead the way, Duroc.
Can I grab a rock from around?
Sure.
I want to toss it over the edge to see if we can hear when it hits.
Okay.
I do that. Dang it.
You wait 19 seconds.
Oh!
That's a long drop.
That's like that episode in Daredevil Season 2.
What?
Of course. Change it.
All right. So I grab my rope of climbing. I fasten it around all of us.
So we're tethered together?
And I
so
still
if one of us falls, the rest of us die too?
and I still have room to attach it to something on the other side.
Okay. I allow it.
All right. I say, over there. And my rope moves over there to attach to something over there.
Okay, it grabs like a stalactite or stalagmite on the other side of the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I say, over there, and it just picks us up and moves us across.
I like how you try to cheat.
That's how the item works.
Yeah, so you've tied it around everybody's waist, is that what I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it attaches to a stalactite, and then it like lifts you guys up over the bridge, sets you guys down.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're on the other side of the bridge, right in front of the mouth of the other cave.
You get the impression the bridge was nothing.
Well, just in case. God.
No, it's a good idea.
All right.
Yeah.
So I move into the mouth of the cave.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Oh,
all
we
of you.
untie
We
ourselves.
untie each other. Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check, all of you.
This
3.
is like the 7th perception check I've rolled a 7 on.
3.
24.
Thank God.
Okay. The second that the rope sets you down and you guys are starting to untie yourselves, Ren, you start to hear a grinding that's starting to get higher and higher in pitch.
Hey guys, I hear a grinding
And
sound.
when you turn around, the bridge is no longer there.
See?
No more bridge.
Bet you guys are glad I had that rope.
You don't know yet.
If we need to go back, we've got a way.
Fair enough. guess
No, I
don't
I
know.
told you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Immediately.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess there's no going back unless we use the rope of climbing to get back over that chasm again.
I wanted to take a picture with that guy.
I thought of that before.
Photoshop him in from Facebook. Just put like a picture on the couch.
his
or
arms
I just
are like 2
remembered
inches
that. I was like, I
above.
wanted to take a picture, like all of us and him. Put it on our Twitter.
Maybe next. Well, that's next time.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. So you hear a grinding, you notice the bridge is gone, and then you guys are talking.
Well, I guess there's no going back unless we want to use the rope again. You guys want to go back or?
No, forward. Always forward.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I want you to all roll me a acrobatics check.
always with the acrobatics.
Because that entire time you're talking, you hear the grinding getting higher and higher pitched. It started with a
Oh, this is like not a good thing. I rolled a 10.
12.
Okay. 12.
22.
Okay. Then Yamhorn, you realize standing there that Durrock has landed you all in a pressure plate because you moved your feet and you were like, uh-oh. And as you look down, you start to see the forming of holes, and behind you immediately, like a door gonna shut, like on a bread basket or something like that. You immediately see a big old thing that would cover the entire cave entrance with spikes on it, and it's starting to drop towards you.
I yell, guys, move fast. There's spikes dropping down.
I look up, see the spikes, and we start moving fast.
Use my halfling nimbleness and dive
Move
in there.
forward.
And like how far is it until clearance? Clarence.
Clarence?
Clarence Thomas.
6 feet.
Over under. 6 feet.
Yep.
6
6 feet.
6 feet. All right.
So you jump forward.
I jump forward.
Okay. And as you do, the thing slams down behind you
Whew, that was close, guys.
and
Oh, wait,
traps
Duroc!
you in there. And you are within inches of those spikes hitting you. However, I want you to all make a perception check.
4.
19.
4.
Okay. Ren and Durok both notice that now, the second that slammed, the grinding started over at a lower pace, but it seems to be going faster this time to a higher pace. And you realize maybe there's holes in the wall.
Oh, crossbows are coming.
You've got 5, 4,
Run quickly.
3,
I pull out my shield.
2,
A misty step.
1.
I dive behind.
He's
Durok.
under my shield too.
Yeah? Which way are you facing?
I'm like low to the ground, facing the left mostly, but like, upwards kind of.
Okay.
I was going to try to hide behind where the doorway would be,
There's no doorway now. It's completely shut.
where that doorway was.
You can't hide behind that.
Behind Durok.
Oh, behind Durok.
Yeah,
Okay.
behind Durok.
Okay.
Away from the...
Okay. So what, your back is to the right wall?
Choose wisely.
Yes, sure.
Okay. All right.
Did I notice the holes?
You did.
I would avoid those holes.
Okay.
Okay.
Then what would you like to do knowing that
They
you
were-
saw those holes?
They were to the left, correct?
They were to the left and to the right.
So I hide behind Durok,
Get between
But-
his legs.
the doors. Just give me protection, Durok.
I gotcha.
Okay. Yamhorn, how far ahead did you misty step?
30 feet.
Okay.
I yell, what's taking so long, guys? You're gonna
Okay,
you're
so
gonna get hit.
oh boy. You each take 10 piercing damage as arrows come out of those walls both ways.
My shield doesn't block any of it?
You get lit up from the entire back, and Ren gets lit up from the entire back. Your shield is not 360 degrees.
He gets... The enemy has disadvantage to attack.
It's not an enemy.
Seems like a construct to me.
That's fine. You get what you get.
Fine. Sorry, Ren. I tried. I'm sure I stopped you from taking 20 damage. All right, we get to safety.
Ouch.
No, you don't get to safety. You guys are standing there with arrows sticking out of your body. You look like porcupines. Roll me a perception check.
I hope they're not poisonous.
Oh, jeez.
9.
8.
Yamhorn, roll me a perception check.
12.
Yamhorn, you will say that, hey, guys, there seemed to be, about 10 feet in front of you, an area in which the arrows didn't go off. But there's still holes in the walls up here.
I say that.
Let's go to that area.
Yeah, we go to that area.
Time it. Time it just right, guys.
3,
Be smart.
2, 1. And as you make it to the area, you see the arrows again come out from where you just were and shoot from both sides.
Okay.
And you're now in a safe area. However, you hear a different grinding noise. Roll me perceptions.
Do you guys hear that? Look around. Look around.
22.
10.
4.
Okay. Poor Yamhorn. Poor Yamhorn. And okay, so now you were 22?
Yeah.
Durok? Okay, you realize that it's in stages. There's a safe zone. There's a spike area. There's the arrow area, a safe zone, and now you see another spike area, a safe zone, and so as you're noticing that in the second area, the spikes or the arrows shoot across, as well as the third area because Yamhorn triggered it because he misty stepped forward instead of it going one at a time. So Yamhorn, you are going to take, oh boy, 9 piercing damage and be lit up with arrows because you had a terrible perception. But Durok now knows that there looks to be a pattern.
Okay.
And there's 2 safe zones. There's arrows, a safe zone, arrows, a safe zone, arrows, and then the cave continues.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys, you could have warned me about these arrows.
You're the one that told us about the safe zone.
As I'm pulling out the arrows from my body,
Okay. You want to leave those in. You're going to bleed.
he starts putting them back in.
Are you still standing in the safe zone, Durock and Ren?
Yeah, we're gonna time it.
Yeah.
Yamhorn, where are you standing? As of right now, you're still standing in the arrow area?
Do I hear the grinding like reset?
Sure.
Okay, I want to go to the next clear area that I see.
That would be backwards.
I go backwards.
Okay. So you're in the safe zone. You're in safe zone 2. Durock and Ren are in safe zone 1.
Okay. We want to time it and wait for the area in front of us to
Okay.
shoot
3,
arrows.
2, 1. They shoot.
Okay, now we sprint.
Okay.
We sprint to the next safe area.
And I stay where I am because I want to be with my buddies.
Okay.
Or I want to be with
Hey
Ren.
guys, look, I'm a porcupine.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 1.
Go!
Do you run?
I don't know. You said 1, so I just instinctively went.
Do you run?
Yes, sir.
Take 6 more piercing damage because you ran right as the arrows went off.
You guys!
Okay, as soon as the arrow's clear, me and Ren sprint to the next safe zone.
Okay.
And
And I want to reach out and like,
just, grab Yamhorn,
yeah,
please.
grab Yamhorn.
Guys,
It's like now's the time.
I was trying to block the way for you guys.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
Okay. So now we're in that safe zone. We time it out again.
Yep.
Okay.
And 2, 1.
Yamhorn waits.
I'm kind of holding on to him.
He like goes to move it.
Yeah, Ren,
I feel Ren's tug.
Ren digs his heels in and is like holding on the bottom of his shirt. Cool.
I give him guidance.
And then you see the arrows go past you again real quick, and Yamhorn's like, "Oh, right,
Now we go.
I knew that.
Those arrows."
I knew that. Come on. I knew that.
Okay, and so those arrows go off.
Now we sprint to the next safe zone.
Okay, and you guys are at the end. You're back into like what looks like a normal caved area, and if you look back, you kind of see that it kind of turned a little bit more squarish on the sides, obviously, for the arrows to be there, but then the roof is actually more diagonal as well. And now it goes back out into more of a rounder cave-like area, and you guys are standing there, and
Like it's more natural looking.
more natural looking. There's a little bit of a walkway in front of you, but on the sides, there's, it just kind of looks like there's walls there, like where they're like, we don't need to burrow out the cave that much. There's just natural things, naturally occurring stalactites, stalagmites, and you're sort of walking forward. All right, so you guys have escaped the arrow area of your quest, and as I was saying, you're coming into an area where it looks like they just sort of carved out like a walkway. Natural occurrences of stalagmites, stalactites on the right and the left, but they didn't seem to like put too much care into like carving out like a bunch of the a bunch of the caves and that sort of stuff. It just kind of looks more natural, and then they kind of carved out a pathway when necessary. As you are making your way forward, you hear what sound?
Hold on.
I only did this because you're eating.
That's my punishment.
There we go.
Ooh, that was a good one, too.
Yeah, that was a nice one. And you hear several of those, and you come
Just
into
sample that and later.
yeah. You flip it and reverse it, and you come into an area that now is very majestic looking. In front of you, there stands, coming out of the ground. It looks like natural, but someone refined it. It almost looks like a small standing table. Maybe 2 feet by 4 feet or something like that. In the middle of it, perfectly aligned, are 5 colored stones. In front of you even though the room and everything is kind of like curved around it, it kind of like ends in like a curve, and then the floor is flat. In front of you, how it's carved out, it just looks like a flat wall. And roll me a perception check.
Oh my god. 9.
19.
13.
Okay. Durok's two companions see that in front of them, in the flat wall area, they sort of see this circle-like thing where it looks like it'll rotate. But within the circle, they see 4 squares. You will also notice that the stones are squares.
The colored stones on the table.
You said there were 5 of those, right?
5 of those, 4 squares.
All right, guys, unless I missed my guess. That hallway with the arrows where I got shot a bunch, we all did, was the body check. Now we're on to the mind check. Anyway, I'll go sit over here so you guys can take care of this.
Sounds good.
So pulling out arrows.
So, Ren, are we on the same page here? We have to figure out which stones go into
Yeah.
these sockets here.
Mm-hmm. So let's check out the stones first.
Yeah, I'd like to investigate the stones if I can.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
And I'll
Ren, what?
grant
No,
you.
don't even waste it. Ren, why don't you also investigate?
I was going to.
Okay, I got 5 total.
I got 20.
Okay. Yamhorn is like, oh, look at these 5 square colored stones.
Wait, 1, 2. Oh, okay, yeah, 5.
There is 5.
You do the rest.
Yeah. Yamhorn notices that they're nicely like carved out. There's an area so like you could pull them in and out. Other than that, you just see these 5 stones. Red, you notice. Stone 1 is yellow. Stone 2 is black. Stone 3 is green. Stone 4 is red. Stone 5 is blue.
So these are colored stones.
Ren, what colors are these?
What was just said.
Yellow, black.
So my first impression is hopefully these sockets on the wall correspond to 4 of these colors. So we should go check out the sockets on the wall.
Ren, I'm not so good with colors. Can you tell me the colors, please?
I don't remember.
Ren, roll a history check.
2-second history check.
That is a 21.
Thank
Okay.
God. If you
He
roll the one.
he relays to Yamhorn. Stone 1 is yellow. Stone 2 is black. Stone 3 is green. Stone 4 is red. Stone 5 is blue.
Thank you, Ren.
What does it mean, Ren?
They're not the colors of the rainbow. Unless black. We should check out the wall.
Yeah. I'm done with that. We take a closer look at the wall.
Okay.
Does it have labels?
Roll
like
me
red?
perceptions on the wall.
Give you guidance.
Roll stone check for dwarves.
Ooh, stone.
It is made of stone.
10.
Uh, 14 for my stone check.
17.
Yeah, it's low.
Okay. Then somehow Yamhorn outrolls the dwarf that knows about stone.
The dummy.
Durok's like, well, we've got 4 slots here. They're square, and we've got 5 stones, and these are ornate designs, and look at these designs around them. Yamhorn goes, hey, that one on the left looks like a sun.
Sun is yellow.
Or red?
I'm going to go with Ren on this one, buddy. Why don't you go take care of yourself? You still got like 5 arrows in you. Go have a seat.
You did a great job with the stone identifying.
Yeah.
Well, what does red look like to you guys? Like, let's get that out of the way.
I describe red to him.
That's what I mean. That's the color of the sun.
Okay.
So we need non-colorblind.
So yellow
Adventurers.
sun. Okay, so let's take that one out of the equation. So that leaves us 4 other stones.
Well, maybe we should look at the other ones too.
Take your arrows out.
Then I'll bleed.
Okay. I want to look at the second slot specifically, if I can investigate it.
If you need some healing, I can drop you some.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
If the DM allows, I rolled a 5 to look at the second slot.
15. 16. 16.
Preach it.
Okay, so you notice this is the first slot you looked at on the left.
And that's the sun one.
That's the one that you seem to notice, like card. You just sort of see like a round thing with waves coming out of it, and you assume it's the sun, or maybe you don't.
Okay. And Ren got a 16?
No, it was
17?
it was like 14 or something. It
But
was
then you
pretty
kept upping it.
low. No, that was for the
That was my
healing.
health.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I'll go ahead and give Duroc guidance because he knows the stonework. Have him check the next.
Yeah, we figured out the first one. You got any ideas on the rest? Oh, my God. Guidance?
Oh, yeah.
D4.
16.
16. All right. Duroc, you are going to notice that on the bottom here, we'll call that one 2 since that's the second one that you recognized. There looks to be a familiar wolfish type head.
Ooligan.
Like a silhouette of a black wolf head.
Looks to be a wolfish type head carved into stone. And it looks familiar to you.
To Duroc.
Ren.
Looks familiar to
He's
Duroc.
the one he's the one that noticed it.
Duroc.
Ren, do you notice anything particular about this carved out wolf's head? It looks like a wolf's head to me.
Yeah, that looks like the symbol of Ooligan.
That's what I thought too, but I couldn't be sure.
So what's Ooligan's color? Like pink?
I'd imagine it's black.
I think black is probably the best bet,
All right, let's keep looking.
opposed to the other colors.
I mean, unless you think Ooligan's green, but I don't get that vibe.
I'm going to try to color these stones. I don't have a yellow.
Okay. And I rolled a 23 to examine the next one.
Okay, which one would you like to examine?
The next one up on the right.
On the right? Okay, so the 3.
Counterclockwise, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just those are the stones. The one that's
Far
the one
left.
that's white is yellow. Okay, so you investigate this one. Dub it number 3, and you sort of notice what looks like to be another round shape. But what was your number again?
23.
You notice in this round shape, it's not like the other ones where it had like, sort of wavy lines coming off of it. This one's just rounder. It's a little bit bigger, and it's what seems to be land masses.
Earth. Or whatever.
Never heard of it. What's Earth?
Okay, well, it might not be called Earth, but it's the planet that we're on now.
Is our
that
planet
be-
primarily oceans?
Blue or green?
It's a good question.
Or primarily land?
All right, get out your graphing calculators. We're going to calculate this.
Kind of go either way.
Okay.
I'm going to guess blue. for
Carry
that
the
one.
3.
I've seen a lot of ocean since I've
Look,
been on this adventure.
let's go ahead and examine the next one just to be sure.
Oh, that's a good idea. Process of elimination. Pretty smart for a dwarf.
I better re-roll. Well, not re-rolling. I rolled a 12.
All right. I'm going to take a look at the top one.
I'll give you guidance.
Awesome.
read this better.
You got it, buddy.
I think you got it.
Might as well leave it. Yeah. I got a non-natural 20 for the top one.
Okay. You see what looks to be like some jester's face just smiling widely with a tongue hanging out.
Another jester.
Wait. Tongue?
So red, maybe?
Maybe?
Are all tongues red?
If you have good circulation.
What color's mine?
Oh, God, it's black.
So the Blackstone.
Black goes up top. All right, good.
No,
to know.
I don't think you're doing well, man. You still have 7 arrows in you.
He healed me.
You still have 7 arrows in you.
I
He
removed
pulled
them
them out, and I healed him. It's fine.
Okay.
So yellow 1.
You guys
Black
are
2.
noticing that there's light shining through each of these squares as well.
Oh,
So
all right,
like
just transmute us.
from behind it, you just see it's like there's like a light shining through.
Are these stones kind of translucent in any way?
The stones here on the dais are translucent. In these squares, they're empty, and there's light shining from behind it.
Does it look like there's something that could be projected upon?
Or refracted.
It just looks like there's light shining through, like there's like a sun shining through.
I wanna take the yellow one and hold it up to slot number 1, but not place it in,
Okay.
if I can, and just see if like that does anything to the light.
All right. So you're going to walk back to the dais,
Yes.
grab
sir.
the yellow one.
Yes, sir.
Roll me a perception.
10.
Okay.
Plus. Oh my god. 4. So 14.
Okay. Then you notice
That was my guidance.
before where you didn't quite notice it, there's a little piece sort of sticking out in front. So it kind of makes like a T or like a Tetris piece. And it just says the stone of the earth, the stone of the day, the stone of Ulagan, the stone of a master dungeoner.
Guys, come here.
All right. Well, here's my stone to put in the top one,
Wait,
if you know what I mean.
I didn't say anything yet.
Go ahead.
I said, guys, come here. Do you guys come here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrap my arms around you like we're old friends because I feel like we're getting that way. And then I point and say, did you guys see this before? Look at this. And then I put my arms back around you.
I say, yeah, I thought that's what we're basing this all off of.
You didn't say anything about it before.
I guess I just assumed that you guys saw it too.
Bluff check. I call bull.
Not believing it
Yeah.
either.
Okay, anyway, not important. I don't believe you, but I think we got to follow this. Okay, so the first line said stone of the earth, right?
Yep.
Okay, so earth.
I think
We all agree this planet is now called Earth. Okay, so what do you guys think, green or blue? We should do that one first.
Look, let's just put the black one where the black one goes.
But there's an obvious order to these words. Shouldn't we follow those?
yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, Drock, you know what? You do you. I'll let you go.
No,
Go ahead.
I think you're right. I think we need to put them in this order on the wall. So I think we've established what colors we want. We just need to put them in the order.
All
That's,
right.
But the earth one is first, and
Earth
we
one
haven't
is for-
decided if that's blue or green.
I still feel like it's blue.
I mean, it is a pale blue dot. Yumhorn.
Wait, okay, hang on. History check, natural 20. A song is coming to me, a song from old that I remember. And I sing to myself, what a wonderful world. What's the rest of that song? Do you guys know that song too?
I see skies of blue,
green.
planets of green.
Okay, green.
I don't know if that's accurate.
All right.
I still think it's blue.
I think it's blue as well.
All right.
I mean, there's lots of water.
All right, so let's put that one in first.
Grab the blue one first.
Georgesburg is an
Grab the
island.
blue one first, and you're putting it in what slot?
I think it was
Slot number 3.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
History check?
Goes in slot 3.
It was sun, wolf, a round thing with landmass shapes,
And then tongue
Majestic.
red.
and
Jester.
then a jester's tongue.
You got a blue one in slot 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
You
it was,
see the light shining out behind it, and now instead of it just being like a white light shining through, there's a blue light shining through.
okay. Now look at the dais thing again. Read what the next one is.
It was, I think, the sun one.
We're reading it.
We're waiting for our internal brain to.
Oh, you guys didn't take notes? Okay, sure. The Stone of the Earth.
We figured we can go back and read it whenever we want.
We'll see. Stone of the Earth. Stone of the Day.
Sun.
Stone of Ulagan. The Stone of a Master Dungeoner.
Okay.
So yellow, black, red.
I agree with that.
Let's go for it. All right, so yellow one next on slot 1.
Yellow one on slot 1. I'll just use this lime green instead for easy.
You guys better be right about that blue.
And then slot 2 is which one?
The black one.
Okay.
And then the top one will be the red one.
Slot 4 is red. Okay.
And I wait.
And you wait.
I think we got to rotate it or something. Like it's a key.
Yeah, it did look like it had a.
All now just kind of looks like a very spread apart stained glass window. Just nice bright colors coming through those.
I want to look to where the lights are pointing.
Okay. They're just pointing out into the room.
Okay. Like nothing distinct about where they're pointing.
They're pointing at you because you're right in front of it.
All right. I try to,
Should we swap the green with the blue?
like rotate it.
Oh, it's a huge door that's
I'm pretty strong.
far taller than you are. It's 9 feet tall, and at least, the same amount wide. You would not be able to.
I help him. Teamwork. Ren and friends, let's do
Together forever, right?
Forever.
Red?
All right. Roll strengths.
All right. Well, here I guess it's worth a shot. I critted.
Cool. Nothing happens.
It doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Ren, give me guidance.
I got a 19 if that helps.
It doesn't.
So-
you feel solid stone not moving as you push it.
I put my hand
With
on.
all of your effort and every Ulagan blessing you've ever gotten.
I put my hand on Rhett's shoulder and I say, "Friend, I don't think this is gonna do it. I think we got something wrong. What do you guys think about swapping the green out with the blue?
I think it's worth a shot.
Do you think we need to pull out each individual stone and redo it in order?
Probably.
All right, fine. Let's do that. So we
All
take
right.
him out. Reverse order, we put him in.
Well, don't speak for your team. Ask what they want to do.
Yes, that.
I'm sure they agree with me.
So, what would you like to do?
Now we want to start over,
Okay.
and instead of blue,
Okay.
We go green.
we go green.
Yeah, we start with
In three.
green. And
Tell me which numbers you want where.
Green in 3,
Okay. Green in 3.
yellow,
yellow
in
in
1,
1.
black in 2, red in 4. And I grab my teammates' hands and hope. And I squeeze them.
Black in 2.
Red in 4.
Red in 4. Okay.
We shall we try to push again, guys?
Give it a push.
All right.
Guidance.
Oh, another crit. I critted again. Not even kidding.
Okay. Good.
And I got
Glad I'm wasting these crits.
I got another 19, same as last time.
That has to be the trick. We had to roll the same numbers.
Yeah.
Twice in a row.
Since you got two crits in a row, nothing happens.
Oh, my.
You're just pushing on a stone
All right.
circle that's not moving.
Does
I
more
dropped
gold
my bag.
magically appear in his coin purse? Or
Money
something?
bags are just falling out of the sky.
I drop my bag, grab my pickaxe,
Okay.
and I start mining my way through.
Okay. Roll me for pickaxe.
Well, I rolled a regular 11. No mods.
Hey, guys.
So
Something-
you hit it and Clunk.
Okay. Had to be sure.
You guys, something just occurred to me.
Okay.
So a joker, a jester, is typically in this ancient game that I played back in my homeland, Uno, is a wild card, right? And that means any color essentially. So I don't think we have to worry about that color. It could be red. It could be.
But it
whatever.
has to be the color of a master dungeoner, and we chose red because my name is red.
Wait. Okay, so there's a jester. And the fourth line on the poem said what?
Wait a minute. Okay.
I thought you were gonna have something.
Me too. I was
Wait a minute.
Color of the day.
Let's hold on a second more.
No, Earth Day, Ulagan.
Ulagan. And color of a master dungeoner.
Which could be black as well.
It could be yellow if you guys watch The Simpsons at all. No?
The what now?
Is there a purple stone? No purple stone.
All right, well,
No.
Roll a perception check.
I knew this would be too much for my intelligence level.
Let's roll the 8 again. 15.
6.
15? Yes. Ren, the only thing that you will notice is that there's something off about slot 4.
Yeah.
Slot 4 looks weird, guys.
So I got some backup.
Okay.
I think you should investigate slot 4 a little more.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm gonna take.
Lanston gave me these powder bags.
Yeah. Let's blow this mother up.
if it needs the stones of a master dungeoner.
23
For what?
for investigation on slot 4.
Okay. You notice that unlike the other slots, it's deeper, and you haven't been pushing like the stones all the way in, or when you have, there's extra space.
Push it all the way in.
Jam it in.
Give it an old jam horn treatment.
I take my hammer and I hopefully don't break it,
You're doing it.
and I try to. I try to. If you have to force it, it shouldn't go in. That's what
It
she
freaking
said.
gets jammed. It's the wrong color stone. We're just stuck in this damn dungeon till we die.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, before I hit this thing, do we agree this is the correct color?
I
that
see
we
you
should have?
like gearing up for it.
Yeah.
And you're like limbering up. I'm like,
Can't wait to say his catchphrase. You just got yammed. Yammed.
I was just like,
Yum horn.
What?
Can't you just try pushing it in more
That's what I was gonna do.
without the hammer?
Maybe don't hit it with your hammer.
Fine.
Because this place is thousands of years old. Have some
All right.
respect.
Since when did? Anyway, I put my hammer away and I tried to just slap it in.
Why not just push, Yum horn?
I did that. Bam.
All right. Roll me a. You're just gonna slap it like open-handed?
just push the
Hammer fist. I hammer fisted in.
Hammer fist. All right. Roll me a strength.
Uh,
How do you not know?
11, unless it's an athletics,
It's a strength. Straight up strength.
then 11.
Okay. Then you hit it, and you see it scoot back a bit, but not all the way back.
I go for another one.
Okay, you're good.
There we go. 21.
Okay, great. You hit it super hard. However, you realize your hand is too big for the slot, so you
Hyperextend my fingers.
oof. Take 7 bludgeoning damage to your hand. You've probably fractured your finger because the slot wasn't wide enough and the stone was far enough back. But part of your hand gets in there, and you see it move back all the way to the back, and it seems to lock in place.
You guys, you better thank me for this.
No, I told you not to do that.
No, you didn't.
Maybe if you didn't slap it and you just pushed
No,
it in.
I hammer fisted it.
Yeah, that was the dumbest. Anyway, anything different? Is it in there yet?
Oh, it's in there.
Okay, is the door gonna open? I'm gonna try the door now. I'm gonna try and.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll for it.
If I roll another 20, so help me God. 15 regular, 20 if it's strength.
Yep. Okay.
7 damage, really, to my hand?
Well, rolled.
Really
and
messed up
you
your
rolled a
finger.
23 for your slap.
Yeah,
for
you
your,
were going easy
for your
on it.
backhand or whatever it was.
That's fair.
So I assume that you were like, Shah!
I did it to myself.
Yep. And you didn't ask to see how wide the slot was. So, you're rolling. You're pushing with all your might, and nothing happens.
Maybe we need to slide all of them in completely.
Okay, give it a go.
All right, let's
thought they were all
each
in,
take
but-
one. Ren, you take the low one. Duroc, you take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left.
All right.
I mean, I'll try.
And guys, let me give you a tip. Pay attention to the size of the hole and hit accordingly, okay?
I'm not going to hit it. I'm just going to push it like normal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you could do that if you're
I mean, if you want to be a jerk about it,
if you're lazy.
So
I
I,
get technical.
I try to push it in.
I'll take the
And
Ulagon one.
And I push mine in.
Okay.
You know what? The
Which
low
one?
one is the Ulagon one, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So,
So I'm hitting in 1, he's hitting in 3, and Ren is hitting in 2.
okay.
All right.
Roll me strengths.
5.
20 again.
Cool.
19.
Cool. You all three realize that these are already locked into place,
Okay.
and they don't go as far back as the top one.
Maybe the color is wrong. Maybe we just take the stones out and somebody like turn this into spiders and we can just go through. You guys are witches, right?
You guys are witches.
Well, I mean, what? He's been using his enchantments all the time. I mean, is witch not the right word?
It's not the PC term that we like to use in Bravik, but
Cleric.
Yeah.
I'm a cleric.
Oh,
Godly man.
well, witches are kind of that way too. Anyway, we can shelve that for
Enough of all this witch talk.
All right. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. So the other ones won't go in further.
So maybe we have the wrong color.
So
again
based
on
off of
3.
the information that you have, all of the gems, as you see them, 1, 2, and 3, to the left, 9 o'clock for the listener. To the left, which would be 9 o'clock on a clock. Number 2 is 6 o'clock on a clock. Number 3 is actually 3 o'clock on a clock. They are all flush with the surface of the wall. Once you pushed them in, they couldn't go any farther, and they're flush, and the light's shining out of them. The top one pushes back farther, and it's farther in.
Did we just break it by pushing the top one in at the wrong time?
guys, do you remember that debate we were having about the whole Earth thing?
Being blue or green?
Yeah. Why don't we swap it out?
That
Do we have to
seems
take them
reasonable.
all out again? I don't think we can get that red one out very easily.
Yeah, that's...
You leave that to me.
Let's just try to take out the green one and put the blue one in.
All right, let's try that again.
Yamhorn steps back.
Okay.
Lets them do that.
So we try to switch the stones.
Okay, there's enough sticking out in front. I guess it's not completely flush, or else you guys would be screwed.
Yeah.
But there's enough sticking out. Okay, so you take the green one out of 3,
Yeah.
and then with some finagling, I'm going to say that Duroc lifts Ren up because he's got tinier hands. And he kind of gets his little fingers in there and kind of like scoots it forward throughout the longer thing. And you switch 4 with 3. Is that correct?
No.
No, we wanted to put the blue one in 3.
Blue 1 and 3?
Oh, unless the DM's giving us a clue on accident.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, red stays because we figured we couldn't get it out. So just put blue.
And I think it's a wild card.
Sorry, I thought you guys were... Okay, so the red is still in 4?
Yeah.
Correct. And 3 was blue, but we're switching, or they are
Was
switching
green.
it to green.
But we're switching
Okay,
it to
so-
blue.
Okay.
It was green, but we're switching it to blue.
Okay.
4 is in all the way.
Yep, 4 is in all the way, and it's still in there all the way. The other ones are sort of just, there's about, half of an inch sort of sticking out in front, and then there's more space in 4. Obviously, you push it all the way back, Yamhorn, with your back fist or whatever it was, and the other ones are just secure and in place.
Can we spin it or push it or
Let's
rotate
push
it?
Let's give it another shot, guys.
I'll guide you.
It wouldn't help.
21.
6.
And if I got guidance.
Ren summons a flail and hits a stone in.
23.
Okay.
6.
Okay. You guys push. You try to rotate the door.
I try to rotate it. I try to push it.
Okay.
You guys.
What
Try
else
to
would
pull
you
You guys.
try?
You guys. Let's pull it. This may be a pull, not a push.
Okay.
Let's pull on the count of 3.
Is there anything
1.
to pull it from?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I've got one more idea, guys, but you're gonna have to leave this one up to me.
Okay, I'm
Go behind the dais.
seriously thinking that we just need to turn into rats or
No,
spiders.
no. Go behind the dais, please.
All right.
Trust me.
I go behind the dais.
Okay.
I'm behind the dais.
I am going to use one of my little abilities.
I'm gonna use one of my little abilities.
I get to add some special stuff to disarm of a trap or open a lock.
Oh, that could be useful.
So I'm gonna try to do that. I mentioned this to Ren just to see if he can give me a little boost on anything.
You have guidance still.
What do you use?
Dexterity.
Dexterity? Yeah. Let me give you some of that cat's grace.
Sweet. Okay.
I'll blow one of those.
If this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do except for just start picking random colors for stones.
So you should have advantage, right?
Yeah, it gives you advantage.
Okay. So here we go.
Bentley's enjoying this way too much.
It's still not going to work, is it?
Just
It
try
might.
19.
For what?
I get it's something that rogues or thieves or something have.
Okay, so what are you doing?
It's an expertise. I am trying to disarm or somehow check that this lock / trap.
Okay. You got a 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can
So
figure
as
out
you're
its
as you're going
construct.
around this sort of like circle, as you can see how it's drawn, it looks circular on the sides, but then it flattens out at the top and at the bottom. So it's like, it's like the circle's almost buried up at the top and at the bottom. So it's like it's rolling, like tracks, like on a door in a closet or something like that. As you're going around, I'm assuming you're a little pound puppy, and you're just like sniffing out every inch.
Yeah, and I'm like maybe I'm taking my dagger and tracing around the clearing and.
So as you're going around the edge and you kind of like get up to the top or whatever, you step on like sort of like the little bit of outpost of number 2. And as you're getting up to the top, you realize that in the number 4 slot, as you look inside of it, you go like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe 2 crystals could fit in this one.
Oh no!
I say, you guys, I totally did number 4 right, but let me try something.
Okay.
All right.
So the only one that's left now is which color?
The green
Green one.
So I grab green and I make my way back up there and I slap it in.
Slap it in.
Cool.
Okay, guys. On the count of 3, Ren and friends, let's
Just
push.
do it.
Let's push this mother. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
23.
12.
And you're doing what?
Trying to turn the door again.
Great. You guys really give it a good push.
Does the
All right.
the gem or the
Okay.
stone go all the way into the top slot?
You realize that once you push the green one in, the green one is now facing out like that half-inch that it's flush like all the other ones are. It's like a half-inch sticking out, and it's like, oh, now
What-
it looks like all the rest.
What about the light? Do I notice anything different about the light?
It looks like red and green mixed.
Which is what?
Blue.
I was trying to test Bentley. Anyways.
Let's swap it for the 1 and 3.
I'm pull
Okay.
out my wineskin.
Wait,
Wait.
What's that?
I pull out my wineskin.
Okay.
And I go to take I'm taking
Take
a
a
break.
pull.
Okay. I take the top one out of 4 and replace it with 3 and then put 3 in 4.
Okay, so you're replacing the green one with the
With
blue one?
Yeah. Yeah. And, and then
so you put the green one in number 3.
I see this guy stereotypically like drinking.
Just drinking it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a push.
You're gonna give what a push?
Nothing apparently. I just crit failed.
Okay, so you're going to put the blue one. You're going to put the green one in slot number 3 to the right at the 3 o'clock position. Then you're going to take the blue one, stick it in front of the red one in the 12 o'clock position in slot number 4. And the second that you put it in there, the door starts to rumble and come alive, and you fall off, and you smack your head on the ground, and you take
27 damage.
3 smacking on the head ground damage.
Favorite kind.
So the door opens.
Oh, geez.
And as you know, the yellow stone, the stone of the day, the black stone, the stone of Ulagan, the green stone, the stone of the earth, the red and the blue stone, the stone of a master dungeoner.
Did you hear me say that earlier? I was like something about purple.
I didn't.
Yeah, no,
I didn't hear
did.
it.
Yeah, I made fun of you because I thought it was stupid.
And I maintain.
Now he looks stupid.
I maintain. Still stupid and dumb. Luck.
And as the door opens, the light starts to fade. The different colored lights as it's rolling away, and it's just that blinding white light, and it, like a movie, overtakes you, and you can't see anything. It starts to go in your ears, and then everything goes out, and it's just white with no sound.
Like Saving Private Ryan.
And that is where we leave it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for tuning in to Chaotic Amateurs. Make sure you do all the stuff with the clicking of the buttons and sharing of the stuff. I've been your host and DM for this session and this sweet, sweet Season 2, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have...
Caleb is Yamhorn Doril.
Rhett is Duroc Dragonsbane.
Milo is Ren.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.